Let me see your squad, let me see your end game. Help me understand, I don't comprende. Was it worth the grind all year? You was sweating. When FIFA 20 come out, it's Armageddon. This the end game, part 4. Is this what you worked so hard for? It's the end game, part 4. Is this what you worked so hard for? Yeah. YouTube, greetings. What is going on? This is your boy, 1-Star Weekfoot, and we are back for another video where I'm reviewing your squads. And today, I decided to drop that content because a lot of you guys have liked the previous videos where I did this, and a lot of you guys have been sending me your squads. So if you have been sending me your squads, continue to do so. If I don't get to it in this video, I probably will make another video because FIFA is dying, and I gotta make some content. I gotta find a way to really continue making content and continue interacting with you guys in a meaningful way. So, without further ado, we're gonna start with this squad right here. We're gonna start with Kynes Pazer, DJ Kynes, and his squad is right here on the screen. You can see it right here. And yo, this is a lovely squad right here. Does he have any messages with it? All right, no message with it. He's just showing me the squad. So, his defense is gonna be Mendy, Luis, Marquinhos, and Lala. I mean, honestly, I can't really hate on it. The goalkeeper, you definitely need to upgrade on because from what I've heard from this Neto card, I mean, honestly, I did the Neto card. I threw him into the Core FSBC, so I've never used him. But from what I've heard of this Neto card, it's not a good look. I would rather use probably Ederson here if I had to use a Brazilian goalkeeper. I'm not really a fan of Alisson, as you guys know, but against me, Alisson does seem to do very well. When you look at this midfield, oh my God. He has Wijnaldum and Pogba. I'm guessing Firmino is his cam in the 4-2-3-1 type formation. And I mean, that's a really good midfield. I can't really have too many complaints about it. Firmino obviously would make a good cam, CM. Pogba is insane. I'm hearing he's better than Hullet. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm willing to spend that many coins on Pogba, but I know he's insane. Wijnaldum, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of that card. One of the best box-to-box midfielders on this game. His wide players and his attackers are pretty much going to be Coman, Sterling, and Van Basten. And let me tell you guys, I used Van Basten this weekend in my Ajax team, and as I got used to how he played, he was a very good card. And this card is one above the Van Basten I used. I used Prime Van Basten. He got moments Van Basten. Solid card right there. Coman and Sterling, honestly, I would replace one of them with a better weak foot player. Because Sterling, 3-star weak foot, Coman, 3-star weak foot. Both of them aren't clinical finishers on top of that. So I think I'd replace one of them with a 4-star weak foot player. Coman is probably hard to replace because you do need a French left mid there or an EPL left mid. On the right side, you can use, I don't know. Let me see. You got French, you got Brazilian, you got EPL. Actually, I think Coman is going to be hard to replace than Sterling. Because there's so many left wings on this game, not that many right mids on this game. So if I had to pick one to replace, I'd replace Coman with a 4-star weak foot player, somebody with better finishing, somebody who can be better in the air, because those two players aren't offering those things, and I would say that's the main weakness, the wingers and the goalkeeper. But overall, it's a very good squad, definitely usable in the weekend league. So big ups to you. Thanks for sending in your squad. We're gonna move on to squad number 2. Oh, I recognize this guy. His name is Tub Sun. I can't really pronounce your last name. I'm sorry about that. But I recognize you from YouTube. He says, 1-star Weakfoot, rarely on Twitter. I can't send you a link from Footbin for review squads, so I have to get back here. Well, honestly, I appreciate you going on Twitter just to send me a squad. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate that. So he shows us his bench. All right, he bronze benches, but he does have Goretzka, Eusebio, and Lacazette. If that's his bench, his team must be insane, and it is insane. All right. So his defense is going to be Schultz, Da Costa, Van Dijk, Maldini, and he has, is that Lehman? Those are interesting choices right there, all right? Schultz, I know a lot of people like him. The only thing I would worry with him is that he cannot jump, and he's short. So I would replace him with a taller left back even the taller right back off cam, just because. Yeah, you can use any left back there. You can use Tellez. I'm just realizing this because, you know, he does have the 2 icon links. You could use any left back there. He must really be a big fan of Schultz if he's using him here, and he could use any left back. Goalkeeper, I've never used Lehman, but I remember somebody was telling me he's a really good goalkeeper on this game, so I'm definitely going to try him out at some point. Maldini, Van Dijk, it doesn't get better than that. Da Costa, once again, does not get better than that. His midfield is going to be Mateus, Vieira, and he has Havertz. I'm guessing Havertz is the cam. Once again, that's an elite midfield. You can't really upgrade it at all. I mean, Mateus, I guess you could upgrade to Hullet. If that is an upgrade, it depends on what you're looking for out of that position. But other than that, amazing midfield. His attack is going to be Ronaldinho, Ronaldo. And it's not just any Ronaldo. It's prime R9, and it's 98 Ronaldo. So, Jesus, that's an amazing team. One of the best teams I think anybody has sent me. And then off the bench, once again, we got to look at that again. He got Goretzka. I guess he puts Goretzka in for Vieira. Eusebio in for, I don't even know, Ronaldinho. And Lacazette. Yo, this guy's team is absolutely, honestly, it's almost perfect. I can't really critique it very much. The only thing is questionable is the left back. But once again, maybe he just loves that left back. Who knows? We're going to move on to the next squad, man. Let's get it. All right, man. Squad number 3. And we got Keith Tyke. I recognize you from YouTube too, man. What's up, Keith? Hoping to get your opinion on my team. Open to player suggestions. All right. So I'm guessing this is how he starts it. And this is it in game. Which is honestly a very solid team. Does he have a bench? He doesn't show the bench. So we're going to just go off the starting lineup. So he's playing 4-1-2-1-2, one of my favorite formations on this game. You know, it's just a classic FIFA formation, and it works very well in the game. So his defense is going to be Ramos, Sandro, Blanc, and Cancelo, with Courtois as a goalkeeper. So already I'm seeing an upgrade. I think Cancelo definitely needs to be upgraded. I've used this Cancelo at this stage of FIFA on my friend's account, and he just gets bullied. He's not strong enough. His challenges aren't strong enough. There's so many better right backs that you can bring in onto this team. I'm even thinking, and you might think I'm crazy, but do you guys know that Super League team of the season, Mariano, that Brazilian right back? I think he is better than Cancelo at this stage of the game. You could also use Doherty. I think Doherty has a better tackle and is better overall than Cancelo. There's a lot of options that won't break the bank that you can use in this position. But I would honestly prefer Mariano. I think he's a very, very good card for that price. His midfield is going to be Ballack, who I've always been a big fan of. Firmino, right CM. Awar, left CM. And Mane Cam. Honestly, not really many upgrades you can make here. The only upgrade you can make, I think, in the midfield would be Vieira for Ballack. But even then, it's kind of questionable. Like, I know Run the Foot Market, who I watch a lot, he likes to use Ballack over Vieira just because of the offensive capability. So it's really up to you. And I think 89 Ballack is still a really good card. He still hangs with the Hullets and Vieiras of the world. So I wouldn't really make it a pressing upgrade. His strikers are going to be Benzema, who's amazing, and not in form of Mbappe. So right away, once again, I see an upgrade. You definitely need to upgrade that Mbappe. But let me see how he starts off in game. So he definitely does need, he definitely needs a right winger that's French. Or a Ligue 1 right winger that's French. Honestly, I'm not really a big fan of Mbappe at this stage of the game. I think even somebody like Team of the Season Tovin would be an upgrade there. Over here, he can use any right back. So I would once again use Mariano. Yeah, I would use Mariano. If you want a cheap right back option, Mariano, Doherty, a lot of different options that would be better than Cancelo. Because I think at this stage of the game, Cancelo's not that good. The rest of his defense is fine. So those are the upgrades I would make. I hope you really found this helpful. Thank you for sending in your squad. We're going to move on to squad number 4. All right, squad number 4. We got DJ Zugi Zaccardo. He said, 1-star week for just watch your squad review. I guess this is the last time I posted the squad review episode, bro. If you get a chance to do another, would be cool to hear your opinion on mine. I switched Paulinho to right CM in game. All team of the seasons are untradeable. Is Son, Kov a better combo than Mbappe, Rabiot, do you reckon? Let's see. Damn, well, by the way this guy was talking, I thought he wasn't going to have that good of a squad. But this guy's squad is very solid. He was asking, is Son, Kovacic, that's Kov, better than Mbappe, Rabiot? It depends. Oh, he got Rabiot here. Does he have Mbappe here? That's a good question right there. I guess he needs to use Kovacic here just to get the chem. Good question. But let me start with the beginning of his squad. So his defense is gonna be Marcus Alonso, Florenzi, Blanc, Luis De Gea. I like his center backs a lot. I don't think there's really much to upgrade there. I think as far as his fullbacks, I think Alonso's decent. Florenzi, I would upgrade for somebody taller, more meta. I like Florenzi a lot on this game. I like him better in the midfield than at right back because I feel like he does get bullied on the wings. He's not that good of a jumper, so he will get beat on the far post headers. At this stage of FIFA, I think I would rather use a different right back than Florenzi. And being that he has two icons here, so many different options. Like somebody like Mariano again, Doherty, even Serge Aurier, that UCL Live version. All very cheap options that would be better, in my opinion, defensively than Florenzi. His midfield, Paulinho, Kovacic, and Petit. And he asked, is Rabiot Mbappe better than Son Kovacic? I think, honestly, I have Rabiot over Kovacic easily, but Son over Mbappe easily. So that's a very tough decision. I mean, seeing the rest of his midfield, I think he could get away with Kovacic. And yeah, I would keep it how it is. Honestly, I think you made the right call here. Kovacic is still a decent card. You still have, Paulinho, Petit. I would see if I could upgrade to the prime icon Moments Petit just for the added pace because your midfield, other than Kovacic, is kind of slow with Paulinho and Petit. But it's still a solid midfield. Not a bad midfield at all. His front three is amazing. He got Suarez, Son, Socrates. Wouldn't really change a thing here. I think the main upgrades for you would be the right back. Does he have a right back on the bench? Does not have a right back. Yeah, I think the main upgrades here would be the right back. And even Paulinho could be upgraded, but I guess he can't really put anybody here. Well, actually, can you start Rabiot here on cam, or would that not work? Because I think that would be an upgrade right there. Rabiot over Paulinho, and then that would kind of balance out your midfield as far as pace, physicality, offensive capability. If you could do that, I think that would be an upgrade as well. But once again, thanks for sending in your squad, bro. I'm going to go on to the next squad. I believe it's squad number 5. All right, squad number 5. And it's my man, Jorge Almodovar. I remember this guy popped in one of my streams, and I messaged him a few times. Very good dude. I do appreciate you send me your team, popping in for the streams, man. Thank you very much. Now let's look at this team. I think he's a better player than me from what I understand from him. But it's always good to see people's squads, especially people who are better than you. Let's see. He said current weekend league squad. I normally start Eriksson. He's been super deadly for me. Also added Militao and Dumfries. So we're kind of seeing the progression of his squad. Now he updated his squad. So this is his updated squad. This is his latest squad. And it's absolutely amazing. Jesus. So his defense is going to be Sandro, Kimpembe, Van Dijk, and Walker. Honestly, no upgrades really to make there. Ederson, once again, not a big fan of that card. I'd rather use any De Gea over Ederson. But if this guy gets good results in Weekend League with it, then, honestly, it probably works for him. He's probably good at closing down people with a goalkeeper. His front, or I guess his midfield, is going to be Vieira, Hullet. Once again, the most meta midfield on this game. His attackers are going to be Ronaldo, Eusebio. Very, very good right there. And then Firmino and Red Aubameyang. This lucky guy got Red Aubameyang, who, from what I understand, is one of the best strikers on this game. So honestly, this is probably one of the best teams you can create, especially considering, like you're using some untradables as well. An amazing team right here. Let me see who he was using before. Just out of curiosity. So he put in Kimpembe for Militao, and he put Dumfries in for Walker. And it looks like he had the same team otherwise. That's very interesting. Oh, he had Socrates. Oh, so he's definitely upgraded. He went from Socrates to Eusebio. Very good team, man. I really can't critique it at all, aside from the goalkeeper, but that's just personal preference. So amazing, amazing team, man. Once again, thanks for sending me your squad. It's really cool to see what people above me and below me are doing as far as the weekend league and what their teams look like. So very cool stuff, man. Thank you very much. We're going to move on to the next squad. So squad number 6 is going to be my man, Abraham Haro. And from what I understand, he sent me a bunch of messages recently. And from what I understand, he sent me a bunch, like he's gotten a bunch of good pack luck lately. And his team has just kept on going up ever since he got that good pack luck. So his final squad that he sent me was this. All right, so let's look at Abraham's squad. So his defense is going to be Telles, Luiz, Van Dijk, Alexander-Arnold, with Ederson as the goalkeeper. And honestly, very solid defense. I can't really make many critiques here. The only thing I'm not really a big fan of is Flashback Luiz. I think the game is kind of past him, but I still think he's a very solid player. I just don't think he's the most meta. His defense is going to be, I'm guessing he switches some people around, but it looks like his midfield is going to be Thiago Mendes, who's a very good card, Vieira, and Vidal. Oh my God, he got red Suarez. Good pull. I'm just realizing that. Big pull. His red cards are all good. So he got 98 Suarez, Awar, and Firmino. Honestly, a very, very well-rounded squad. The only upgrade I would make here is replacing Vidal for somebody. I don't think Vidal is that good in game anymore with all these Team of the Season cards, but I guess he needs Vidal to get Cam for Suarez. But yeah, that would be the main upgrade I would go after if I was him. Definitely get rid of Vidal. And then if you get a Vidal upgrade that you can get on 10 Chem, next upgrade would definitely be Luiz. But definitely a very good squad, definitely usable in Weekend League. Thank you for sending your squad, man, and thanks for always watching my videos. I definitely recognize your name, man. Thank you very much. Let's move on to squad number 7. All right, so this is the final squad I'm going to do, and it's going to be Heat. I believe he was also in one of my streams. He's also somebody that comments on my videos a lot, so I recognize the name. What up, Heat? So his squad's going to look like this, and wait, hold up. There it is. All right. So Heat's team is going to look like this. I'm guessing he's playing... He looks like he might be playing 5 or 3 at the back, depending on what he switches to in-game. So, his defense is going to be Blanc, Van Dijk, Militao, which I'm a really big fan of all 3 of those players, so good start so far. Yashin is his goalkeeper. Never used that card before. I've only heard bad things about him, so not sure if he's the way to go here, but I guess he needs him for chem purposes. His fullbacks are going to be Alonso, and Dani Alves. Right away, I'm seeing an upgrade. I would definitely get rid of Dani Alves. I would put in a different right back there, whether it's a 88 Lala, whether it's a Tal Team of the Season, or whether it's even Lala Team of the Season. I would definitely upgrade Alves. I don't think he's good enough at this stage of FIFA. His midfield is going to be Vieira, Mateus, and Awar. Very, very good midfield right there. Oh, he even has Sergio Ramos. So I'm not really sure what he's doing with his team. I guess Ramos is also a CDM on this team. Maybe he moves Alves to the... Does he say? Does he move Alves to the midfield maybe? Not sure. But he does have Mateus, Ramos, and Vieira. They're all pretty good cards. I think even Vieira's baby card's still very good at this stage of the game just because of his body type. So unique. He has prime icon moments Van Basten, who's an amazing card. I really like that card. His bench is going to be Ziyech, Dembele, and Abdul Rahman. I don't really like Abdul Rahman. I used him. I hated him. Dembele, I still need to try, but I know he's a very good card on this game. Ziyech, I'm imagining, is amazing because I did use his 91 version. I liked him a lot, so this 96 must be amazing. He also got the kid Musa on his reserves. You got to put him on your bench, man. He's better than Abdul Rahman. But yeah, very good squad here. Once again, the main upgrades would be the goalkeeper, the right back, and yeah, that's about it. Everything else on this team is pretty solid. Thanks for sending your squads to everybody, and yeah, let me just wrap this up real quick before I send you guys off. It's actually pretty interesting because every time I do these squad review videos, the squads get better and better and better. And when I play Weekend League, everybody, because I've been using these themed squads, so my squads aren't as meta as everybody else's anymore. Everybody has amazing teams. So it's crazy to see the progression in people's teams, both on my videos and in Weekend League and comparing them. It's crazy. We're in a state of FIFA where everybody has a mega squad. Everybody's Man City. Everybody's PSG, but in FIFA. And it's really interesting stuff. And it kind of contributes, I feel like, to why this game feels so broken. Because everybody has players with 99s and so many stats that the game is just generally going to feel broken. I feel like this happens every year. And I'm hoping and I'm looking forward to FIFA 20. I'm hoping FIFA 20 is better. So yeah, that's my little rant. That's my little spiel. Once again, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button down below. I'll be back tomorrow with another video. But until then, later.